It might be enough to win the league, but make no mistake about it. If Arsenal win the Premier League from this point onwards, City will have lost it just as much as Arsenal would have won it. In my opinion, I don't think I'm harsh to say that. I genuinely think, you look at how January onwards has gone, and I think City are just as careless as Arsenal have actually been. I really feel that way. After the Carabao Cup final game, Arteta talked about the beautiful work that his team had done in the last 8 months, incredible work, and how he reduced the disappointment and the fire in their belly at the most amazing 2 months that they have ever had together, and how they responded. Defeat away to Southampton in the FA Cup, a narrow win away in Sporting, and now a loss in their first Premier League game back in weeks. The problem with Arteta right now, man, is I think he's spiraling. I think Arteta is massively losing control, and for a manager like him, I think that's a big problem. This isn't like any other kind of manager where a lot of the play from his team is based on the instincts of his players and how the team plays as. Arteta, for me, is a manager so predicated on the control that he has over his team that the minute he starts to lose a semblance of it, that's when his team starts to collapse. Because when it does collapse, when that control does heal, he doesn't have the squad, the players, the attack, to just go out there and bail him out. He doesn't. You're looking at the attack that went out and played today of Kai Havertz, What's wrong with me? Found himself back playing in this number 10 position is beyond me. If he's not going to play as a striker, you got to let this go, man. You got to let this go. There's so much evidence now of Kai Havertz in the pockets, not being what Arsenal need going forward, and he continues to go with. He needed 9 minutes of the second half to tell that these guys just weren't going to do it for him, and they were. Not only Kane, Martinelli, Havertz, but these guys should back up at any title challenging team, and they're starting crucial games for Arsenal Football Club. You look at the guys who came out in their place. Trossard, Galvin, Eze actually was quite good. I thought he was one of the few players for Arsenal that actually looked good today. But it's Jesus coming on as well too. It's a coach for me and Mikel Arteta.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this game?
Anything to keep everybody calm and everybody collected around him. But my goodness, it's now really potentially out of his hands. Because look at what City have coming up. And although it's not easy fixing list, and again, it isn't the City of old. I feel like I have to keep repeating this. But we know it's not the Man City that can rack off 10 wins in a row. And that is, for me, why I continue to say Arsenal should win this. Arsenal should win this. City don't have it. But when you keep giving teams this many opportunities, do they even have to have it? If Chelsea wins today, they are now 6 points behind in the game. They then host Arsenal at the Etihad. If they win that, the gap is now 3 points in the game in Hampton City. And then after that, you're looking at Burnley, you're looking at Everton, you're looking at Brentford, you're looking at Bournemouth. And I believe the final game this season is Aston Villa. I'm sorry, that's a pretty straightforward fixture list. Even as inconsistent as City have been, that's fixtures that you'd expect them to win almost, if not every single game. But the bigger issue is that when you look at Arsenal, they were vulnerable. So yeah, Arsenal might also be more difficult. I don't think they have to travel outside of London for City for West Ham City. But now the way they're playing, look at them traveling to West Ham, where that's what I see on the final day, and I fear for them. I fear for Arsenal right now because honestly, it doesn't really matter who they line up against right now. The attack is just so flat. There's no energy, creativity. We're 100 edge from anyone, from any area of the pitch. If it's not coming from the set piece, I don't know how Arsenal are going to be doing. This is the worst part of the season for me to be saying this kind of stuff. You want to be saying this stuff ideally in October, November time. That gives you enough time to at least figure out the rest of the year. This is crunch time. This is the time of the year where great players turn into coach, elite players turn into legends, or when pretenders so that they are something just mice, not men. This is when the real cream rises to the top. I'm worried for Arsenal. I absolutely am. And I'm worried for what this means if they don't get it done. Because my goodness, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on him. Fool me 3 times. Fool me 4 times. 4. This the thing is as well that Arsenal fans themselves, you guys are listening to me right now and you're watching me. You might not like what you're watching or what I'm saying. There's not that much to disagree with here, right? Because I just think this now has let you guys down so many times that at some point you have to listen to me yourself. can't trust these guys. I can't. If they get it done, so be it. Go to the parade, be happy. You won the league for the first time in 20 years. That's kind of rain on any parade, so to speak. But wow, these guys are trying their absolute best for Arsenal fans to not even enjoy what could be a first title win in 20 years. They are making it so stressful and so annoying and so boring to watch at the moment. But this just isn't how title races are supposed to go. There should be a level of entertainment. There should be a level of enjoyment, especially towards the end when you can feel yourself creeping closer and closer to the title. No team 9 points clear at the top of the table in April should ever feel the way Arsenal fans feel. I'm sorry. No team should ever put their fan base up there. I want to give a quick shout out to Bournemouth as well, too, because I just think they have pulled off a huge performance as well as a huge result. And really, they came into this game in a really, really good form, right? They haven't lost in so long. That's now 12 games in the Premier League that they've been unbeaten in. And coincidentally, their last loss in the league was actually to Arsenal. And a game that they fought well with, but I think it was Semenyo's last game for the club. So since Semenyo was left, they're unbeaten. And I just think that stat right there encapsulates everything great about Andoni Iraola and his Bournemouth team. They have gone through so much difficulty over the last 12 months. The players that they've lost, the quality of players they've lost, look at the characters of the world, the Zabarni, Poison, Semenyo. These are huge pillars of your team from 12 months ago. And yet, they just continue to face adversity headstrong and keep things clicking. Ryan has come in for Semenyo, and he looks like a real prospect. The defense has been shuffled and changed. And when we're looking now at Hill, when we're looking at Senesi, who's come back in the team this year, when we're looking at Truffert, Jimenez on the right, that's a great defense yet again. And for me, the two tools are in midfield, in the form of Alex Scott and Ryan Christie. I thought the two of them hardly put a foot wrong today, and I even said that before Scott scored his goal. But I thought the two of them were so comfortable in midfield today. And yes, that has a lot to do with the fact that Zubimendi has yet again completely gone missing in a game where Arsenal need the most. And Declan Rice didn't have his greatest game today either. But the two of them ran the show for him. I thought both of them. And even Tyler Adams, when he came on as well too, I thought he was good. That midfield, I would be interested in seeing Alex Scott maybe even going to the Euros or World Cup exclusive. Maybe even making a jump to a top team. I know Bournemouth fans won't like me saying that, but Alex Scott can play for most teams in this league. And so can Ryan Christie. The two of them today, and for most of the season, have just been top-notch. Bournemouth, I got nothing but respect for these guys. And I think I read today that Iraola is a free agent at the end of the season. Iraola is out of contract at the end of the season and is yet to commit to fresh terms. My goodness. Again, Bournemouth fans won't want to hear me say this, but they'll do well to keep him. Because
they ain't keeping that nigga.
Over the last 2-3 seasons now, at Bournemouth, it should be enough to be on the headlights of every top club in England. I'm talking Liverpool, I'm talking Man United, I'm talking Chelsea. I would take Man United hard. I think he's a great coach. I was skeptical slightly at the start of the season with how Bournemouth were kind of recovering from their transfer window, but yet again, he has just steadied the ship and having his team play really fun football as well. It's not a question of they just win games. I told you guys numerous times with a coach like Glasner, I struggled to see him making the jump up to a bigger club with bigger expectations. Solely down to the way his team plays football games. But Andoni Iraola, I see him being able to translate his football to the higher level. I do. He's a fantastic coach, man. And it's another brilliant result for Bournemouth. So congratulations to the Arsenal, man. It's officially time now to be worried. The Carabao Cup was bad for Bournemouth, but it happened.
You can leave me the same fucking...
Southampton was a terrible response, but you can always use the excuse of a rotated team. This right here, the Premier League, you can't use the excuse of it's not our priority. You can't use the excuse of it's a rotated team. This is the bread and butter now. This is what Arsenal have to play for this season. The Champions League, take it as it comes. The Premier League has to be the be-all end-all for Arsenal this season. And if they already slip up for the fourth time in a row, major question marks have to be asked. Nature over to Manchester City. I think I've said that so many times this season. And City have flattered the seat quite a few times. But surely not one last time. They surely have to look at this result today as an opportunity.
Oh, the fuck is...
Guys, stay tuned for that. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys for the very next video. Peace.
What's going on? It's like my plans are late to every fucking pass. Those guys can't do more or can't pass me. So how did that go out? You fucking idiot, man! What kind of fucking clearance is that, man? Ah. And then he fucking scores! Fuck! Where are you going, man? I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself.
Stop the back chat, bangers in my backpack. In my DM, I might see him if I like. Bring him back, yella screaming, brat, brat.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. What? What's happening to my person? This game wants to fucking kill me sometimes, I swear. Also, fuck this formation. What is this shit?
There is no place or time, no time. Just as long, just as long. There is no place or time, no time. Listen to me. Just as long as we're together, together. There is no place or time. Let me get this out of my chest. I wanted you from the get-go. Too many mutual friends, so I kept it low. Your hands inside of my vest. I never tell you to let go. Even though it's probably a mess, we still can't say no. All the way up to the 20th floor, and then we closed the door. I wasn't supposed to take it her late in summer. Asked her name and a number. She said, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's take it slow, whoa, whoa, whoa. That stolen kiss by the river made me shake, made me shiver. Down to my bones that I need you more. And I swore that I'd never fall in love again. But when you talk like this and you look like that, I feel like gold. Electric love is running from my head to my toes. Addicted to this feeling and I won't let it go. You fell right out the sky, right out the blue. And I spoke to God and he told me how that an angel lost is a lover found. I spent half my life begging on my knees for a girl like you to want a guy like me. And it feels so good I could barely breathe, but I need my breath back just to tell you that I feel like gold. The electric love is running from my head to my toes. Addicted to this feeling and I won't let it go. You fell right out the sky, right out the blue. I feel like gold. The electric love is running from my head to my toes. Addicted to this feeling and I won't let it go. You fell right out the sky, right out the blue. I feel like gold. Electric love is running from my head to my Machere, nyari funulina, machere. Machere, nyari funulina, machere. Machere, nyari funulina, machere. Machere, nyari funulina, machere. Gonzala, Intamani, Bamiana, Tantamali, no cover winners, Tacolana, do my goida, Harmonize, Tortizana, Intamani, Bamiana, Tantamali, no cover winners, Tacolana, do my goida, Harmonize. Hakalage, harmonize it, Santation la, nulla denna, Hakalage, Santation la, Yelegaye, Ujigami, Songa Yelega. Machere, heaviness, I need you, Machere. Machere, nyari funulina, Machere. Machere, nyari funulina, Machere. Machere, nyari funulina, Machere. Gonzala, Intamani, Bamiana, Tantamali, no cover winners, Tacolana, do my goida, Harmonize, Tortizana, Intamani, Bamiana, Tantamali, no cover winners, Tacolana, do my goida, Harmonize. Hakalage, harmonize it, Santation la, nulla denna. Songa Yelega, Santation la, Yelegaye, Ujigami, Songa Yelega. Machere, nyari funulina, Machere. Machere, nyari funulina, Machere.
Alright, as my daughter would say, I'll try to stay locked. The next one is joy. We have a term in our crew that we coined a long time ago, joy train. And you saw, I think you saw a lot of joy there. There's a lot of joy. Always on the joy train. This group. Many times we're not on the joy train. But we are committed to getting back on the joy train as soon as we can. And that is a useful life skill for any team trying to get something done. And this one is we need help with. The last one is love. When you stop, one of this extract your joy. What's something special for you that's which you have because it's just to you that
Fuck me, man.
and if you like what you see, then just look a little bit. It's
Bro. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Nice! Fucking hell, man.
Push me, I'm already close to the edge. Smile at my face with my toes on the ledge. If I don't do what I already said, when I get and pull up, I'm already dead till I'm done. Cause I'm still outside, ducking swines. Deep inside, inside my peace of mind. Oh no. Yeah, I'm still outside, spinning.
Lovely. Oh. I hate weird goals like that, man.
not very hard to change the year. Very bad. Most likely going to backfire. This really America introduced in one of the most pro-America, pro-American administrations in the EU, obviously, and overall, this is like closing back the country, so therefore, increasing it one more pro-American countries. So we shall see if there's like a on the verge of how much people buy America and any affiliation with the United States of America. Repulsive back then, okay, but it shows you exactly what kind of exactly what kind of industry it is, like the LARPing police event, but J.D. Vance said Bernie was one of his favorite games of 2017. Are you with us or with your are you with the Epstein class and their interests? Do you care about advancing the interests of financial elites that are
I've been cooked, bro. I've been cooked, man. Oh my god, man.
Obviously, I hate the worldview. I hate what it represents. I hate the policies that the administration is making. But there's also something so personally repulsive about it. Okay? He is no redeemable quality. Somehow bank the baddie? Yeah, old back then. That's why. Luther. You got Luther when he was woke. Remember that. Okay? Anyway, we follow all the course, quickly. Oh, here it is. Trump says fake news media with Trump during the syndrome looks coming around and winning. In fact, everyone knows they are losing and being crazy all along the right to control for me. Fake news media has lost total credibility, not that they had anything to do with it.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is this?
Yes. They love saying that it was liquid, when in fact, everyone knows that they are losing. Their Navy's gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft apparatus is non-existent, radar is dead, their missile drug factories are